Team IBB, it's IBB Gary, and I am back with my very special guest, Matt Keough with Bright Kestrel. He is here to shoot his hashtag IBB Top 3 Part 2 trilogy. If we can make that even longer, that would be even better. So for the folks that are just tuning in for the first time, if you could just tell Team IBB a little bit about Bright Kestrel.
So Bright Kestrel at Pt.2 is a digital marketing consulting agency that I run the show over there. It's something I started.
Yeah.
And it helps small businesses make good decisions about their digital marketing and marketing in general to better serve their audiences and make bigger businesses out of small businesses.
Love it. Love it so much. So thank you again for being here with us. So if we're going to dive right into it, what is your top 2 key to success?
So the number 2 key to success is be nimble. So the name of the company is Bright Kestrel, and it's named after the North America's smallest falcon. And one of the ways that the kestrel survives is to be nimble and hunt for its food by being very able to rapidly pounce on something when he sees the opportunity. And that's sort of a metaphor for what small businesses have going in their advantage. They can usually make a decision pretty quickly and respond and sort of change courses, whereas some larger organizations has to have a chain of command and approvals and counter approvals and compliance and all that sort of stuff. So the idea about being nimble, particularly in marketing, but in life too, is to, if you have a plan, you're working it, and you see things might not be working out to the goals that you'd set, or the market isn't responding the way you thought it might, you got to take that information and be smart and humble enough to say, hey, maybe we need to change our course a little bit, because if you just keep going along the wrong path, you're going to go far, but you're going to go far in the wrong direction. So being nimble and taking that sort of data and advice and take another approach, and without things getting too far down the line is probably a real advantage that my clients and small businesses in general have, and anybody that's really keeping their eyes open and looking for stuff.
So I want to back up a little bit. I'm just trying to get more of an example about being nimble. So would you say it's almost like you need to make sure you check your egos at the door, and if something's clearly not working, and we have all the analytics and everything, and the science and the math and the facts to prove it, we have to be open for new suggestions, to either cut it off at the knee, stop right here, stop right now, or be open for just change.
Right. Well, I mean, obviously something really, really drastic, like a new regulation comes into the marketplace.
Okay.
You're going to know it's going to be a bonk over the head that you've got to change something. But I'm talking maybe about some more subtle stuff where it's the things that might just be a changing landscape. Like, so if since we're talking digital marketing, that's what I do a lot. There's something you've been doing, say, on Instagram, and they change their rules, and if you say, oh, that really stinks that they did that, but you just keep doing what you did before, you're not going to be successful on that particular platform. So saying, okay, this is what the situation was, it worked really well for us, but it's changed, and so now how do we react to that? Let's not just completely give up on it. Let's do something a little bit different to work with the new reality.
Right. Stay relevant and continuously evolve when things are changing around you.
That's right.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Do you have an example of a time when you were nimble?
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, within my business itself, I started off thinking that it was going to be one product offering that I had was going to be the thing that was really going to be the most important to my customers. And
the game changer.
Yeah, the brand spanking new responsive website, which is very important to have a good responsive website. In today's marketplace, and especially with the way Google is rewarding that. But those things are like a finite thing, and so I just realized that in a lot of cases what people really needed is more contact with the customers that they already had. rather than just gain them through search engine optimization. So I've shifted in the last year to realize that, you know what, communicating to the clients and doing, email marketing is just as impactful and probably even more so for a lot of small businesses than making sure that they, are doing some of the other things. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. No, love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, Team IBB, we're going to wrap up this second hashtag IBB Top 3 Keys to Success. Stay tuned for the final chapter of the IBB trilogy. So, until next time,
Stay burn proof.